Come Saturday night, I'm coming in here to beat his. He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm him up. Yeah.
You gotta think, right? It's okay.
We'll accept. I can't wait to beat this clown, bro. This dude is a clown.
Focus on me.
You better have that chin ready, baby. You better have it ready.
Real clown.
I already figured your ass out.
You not fighting.
What else you got, man?
Yo, Senior, you're
I only
not
seen
in the
10
ring.
seconds of your fight.
I seen you fight before.
I only
You
seen
can't
10
fight.
seconds of your fight. You're boring as hell.
Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
Boring, man. You almost got knocked out. Even your daughter said you got knocked out.
Knocked out. Tio got hurt his last fight too.
Ooh.
Didn't he get hurt his last fight?
Man, if it wasn't for those
Did Tio get hurt his last fight?
My son don't be throwing punches,
Did Tio get hurt his last fight?
My son don't be throwing punches.
The Stevenson vs. Lopez press conference exploded the moment Terence Crawford jumped in. What started as calm promotion instantly turned personal once Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez stopped playing nice and went straight at each other's pride.
I think that he did some great things against them guys. I seen a lot of weaknesses in his game too, and something that he said earlier, he said, Tio never lost to Southpaw. Well, I never lost to Orthodox. So, it ain't no different, but
the difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
Okay, I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
Because we froze him.
Okay, you gonna see.
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not.
Things escalated fast when Teofimo Lopez Sr. brought up breaking codes, referencing wins over Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. Shakur fired back immediately, dismissing those victories and saying Teo has never faced a truly elite fighter like him.
I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that. You know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
Real hard. Man, what do you say to that, bro? Like, do you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up, bro. Tio not on this level. Tio is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 31st,
From there, it turned into non-stop. Even Eddie Hearn tried to steer things back to legacy and greatness, but the fighters had already taken control of the moment.
Be 100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Cepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally more on point, and I can't wait.
You said a couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything again. I'm going to expose it.
When Turki Alilshik called in, even he sounded unimpressed with the chaos, and somehow that made everything feel even more intense.
Thanks for the reminder, Chris. This place is special. I think when this fight was talked about, I think both Shakur and Teofimo Lopez need a huge amount of credit for making this fight. Both of the guys are the respective kings of their division. Teofimo Lopez, the #1 guy at 140, Shakur, the #1 guy at 135. And when I heard about this fight, I didn't expect it to happen. And you know, the work that His Excellency's done, Ring Magazine, to make this fight quite sensational. But the icing on the cake is to see the fight at Madison Square Garden. This is, for me, the absolute...
By the end, both fighters were promising domination, humiliation, and silence for the other side. This stopped being promotion. This was real animosity spilling out, and suddenly January 31st felt unavoidable.
This fight is the first step of a crazy map of boxing next year and the beginning of 27. This is not an easy fight. Thank you so much.
Then Teofimo Lopez Sr. grabbed the mic, and the energy shifted from chaos to calculated confidence. This wasn't trash talk. This was a father laying out a mindset. He brushed off Shakur's style talk and basically said, "We're not guessing, we're preparing." What stood out most was how much he emphasized growth and mentality.
So I just I don't know. I don't think he can get it done against Shakur when it comes to like because it's going to be just a skill match. I don't think he's going to try to rough Shakur up, and it's probably.
He framed Teofimo as a fighter who keeps evolving because he chooses danger over comfort, legacy over money, underdog wins over Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. Adapting styles fight by fight. Whether you agree or not, the belief was loud. He dismissed things like ring size and gimmicks, making it clear.
In the past, and you know, Crawford stated, "Oh, you want to get to me."
Yeah, but he
fight
really
Shakur
want to
first.
fight Crawford, and we're gonna call him out after we beat up his boy. You know,
So that's still the game plan.
That's
Even
the
though
game
you guys
plan.
have, even if he requires you,
well, he
guys
ain't gonna
go up.
fight us, man. He ain't gonna fight us, man. We've been chasing this guy for the longest. My son is even willing to go up to 160 to fight him. You know, listen, speed kills. You know what I'm saying? Speed kills, and that's why we're gonna beat Shakur. He ain't faster than us, and we're gonna catch him.
Yeah, some Crawford and Canelo comparisons felt like a stretch, but that's part of the confidence. The real takeaway was this: Team Lopez isn't hoping for a miracle. They genuinely believe speed, pressure, and adaptability can crack Shakur's calm. Whether that belief survives 12 rounds is another question, but mentally, this wasn't noise. This was conviction.
We do this for the legacy. So I tell my son that when I told him, you know, let's go after Colmig, let's go after Lomachenko, let's go after Josh Taylor. And all of those three fights, he was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? And big time. I mean, with Josh Taylor, he was like 23 experts said that he was going to lose. So, you know, and he gave an amazing performance, you know. And it wasn't the same as the performance he gave with Barbosa's, you know. Like, his styles change all the time. And that's the scariest part about him, you know. And he comes to entertain.
Then Andre Ward and Roy Jones Jr. jumped in, and now the tone completely changed. This was grown man boxing talk. Both legends agreed those weren't marketing lines, that was real disrespect. But here's the key point they made: Shakur creates in real time. He reads, reacts, and builds the fight round by round. Teofimo is explosive and dangerous, but when chaos hits, he still needs structure to reset.
Did Shakur by any chance implement a bigger ring, or like, you know?
We don't care about that,
No?
man. I mean, we're just gonna box this dude, man. You know, we're not going in there for the knockout. We never do. You know, the only fight that my son looked like sloppy was with Kambosos, because he was dying in there. And, you know, he said that he felt better when he was attacking more, you know. But we never do that.
Ward and Roy weren't disrespecting Teo. They actually gave him credit. The press conference chaos wasn't random, it was bait. The goal was to pull Shakur into emotion instead of precision. That's high-level mind games. But here's the warning they both agreed on: trying to drag a calm, disciplined fighter into chaos can backfire fast. If Shakur bites, Teo has a shot. If Shakur stays patient, that plan collapses. This fight won't be decided by who talks louder. It'll be decided by who keeps their head when the outline disappears and the canvas starts moving.